Good morning, beautiful souls. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly listened in the morning? Not just to the alarm clock, not just to your phone buzzing with notifications, but to yourself. What's the first thing you allow into your mind when you wake up? Is it stress, distractions, or is it wisdom, peace, and purpose? Because here's the truth. Every morning, life speaks to you. But are you paying attention? Are you making space to hear the guidance, the ideas, the breakthroughs waiting for you? Today, I want to share the powerful strategies that will help you listen not just with your ears, but with your heart, your mind, and your soul. Because when you master the art of listening each morning, you don't just start your day, you elevate your entire life. Let's dive in. Most people wake up and immediately let the world in. The moment their eyes open, they reach for their phones, scroll through notifications, check emails, and dive straight into the noise of the world. But let me ask you this. How can you hear your own thoughts if you're drowning in distractions? How can you receive the wisdom meant for you if you never allow space for it to come through? Silence is not empty. It is full of answers. It is a teacher, a guide, a source of power. When you embrace silence in the morning, you create space for clarity. You give yourself a moment to align, to center, to listen not just to the world around you, but to the world within you. Your intuition, your creativity, your deepest desires, they don't shout, they whisper. And if you're not still enough, you'll miss them. Think about the greatest ideas, the most powerful breakthroughs in history. They didn't come from noise. They came from moments of stillness. The greatest leaders, the most successful people, they understand that silence is where solutions are born. It is in silence that new ideas take shape, that vision becomes clear, that decisions are made with wisdom instead of impulse. But silence isn't just about listening to your thoughts, it's also about listening to your feelings. Asterisk, how often do you wake up and immediately distract yourself from how you truly feel? If you're tired, instead of acknowledging it, you reach for caffeine. If you're overwhelmed, instead of addressing it, you bury yourself in tasks. But what if instead you simply sat with yourself for a moment? What if you listened to what your body, your mind, and your soul were trying to tell you? Morning silence isn't about doing nothing. It's about doing something incredibly powerful. It's about listening before you speak, observing before you act, and aligning before you move. It's about giving yourself the gift of presence, of deep awareness, before you allow the world to dictate your mood, your mindset, and your direction for the day. So I challenge you, before you reach for your phone, before you jump into the chaos of your routine, take just a few moments of silence. Let the quiet teach you. Let it guide you. Because in that silence, you will find not just peace, but power. Every morning from the moment you wake up, you make a choice whether you realize it or not. You choose what you allow into your mind, what you focus on, and what kind of energy you carry into your day. The things you listen to, the words you speak, and the thoughts you entertain don't just shape your morning, they shape your entire life. Think about it when you wake up. What's the first thing you do? Do you check your phone and scroll through news filled with negativity? Do you jump straight into stress, thinking about all the things you have to do? Or do you take control of your energy and choose to fill your mind with something positive, something empowering, something that fuels your spirit instead of draining it? You don't just listen with your ears, you listen with your energy. The things you absorb in the first few moments of your day set the tone for everything that follows. If you start with chaos, your mind will stay in a state of chaos. If you start with negativity, you will find negativity everywhere. But if you start with wisdom, gratitude, and intention, you will move through your day with purpose and power. Successful people, those who live with passion and fulfillment, don't leave their mornings to chance. They are intentional about what they listen to, what they read, and what they allow into their minds. Instead of tuning in to negativity, they tune in to inspiration. Instead of focusing on problems, they focus on solutions. They listen to words that encourage, music that uplifts, and thoughts that empower. You have that same choice. Instead of waking up and filling your mind with stress, take a moment to listen to something that moves you forward. Listen to affirmations that remind you of your strength. Read something that expands your mind. Play music that elevates your mood. Tune into the frequency of success, of confidence, of possibility. Because when you do, you don't just change your morning, you change your entire life. It's easy to say that the world is negative, that there's too much stress, too much noise, too much distraction. But the truth is, you are the gatekeeper of your mind. You decide what gets in. You decide what you focus on. You decide what you give power to. So why not choose something that fuels you? Why not choose something that makes you stronger, wiser, and more inspired? You are far more powerful than you realize. And that power begins with the choices you make each morning. Choose wisely. Choose intentionally. Choose to listen to what lifts you higher. Because the moment you do, you will start seeing the world and yourself in an entirely new way. Every morning is an opportunity, a chance to reset, to realign, and to step into the best version of yourself. But the way you start your day isn't just about what you do, it's about what you listen to. It's about making space for silence so that you can hear the wisdom within you. It's about choosing what you tune into so that your mind is filled with empowerment, not limitation. When you embrace silence, you allow clarity to enter. You give yourself a moment to listen not to the noise of the world, but to the guidance of your own soul. And when you become intentional about what you absorb, you take control of your mindset, your emotions, and your destiny. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for your phone, before you dive into the distractions of the world, pause, breathe, listen. Listen to the quiet. Listen to your intuition. Listen to the words that fuel your growth. Because the way you start your day is the way you shape your life. You have the power to create the life you want. And it all begins with what you choose to listen to. So make that choice starting now and watch how your world transforms.